In this video, I'm going to try and explain a problem that we've got with blocking of the pram ramps leading into Timbrell Park along Henry Marine Drive, particularly the one at Minnesota Avenue. Now, late in 2019, Council had a number of workshops in Timbrell Park to develop the plan of management and master plan. And I did speak to the council staff there on a couple of occasions about this issue, and I was told that the treatment of the road was not part of their remit and wasn't going to be considered in the master plan. Now, if that's still the case, council needs to address this separately, and given that the master plan might not be implemented for some time, let's see if we can address it now rather than waiting another year. Now, why is easy access to these ramps important? Now, this is shot on the Cooks River, and what we're seeing here is a family of 5 crossing the road at one point. And as you can see, there's mum, dad, and 3 little kids on their bikes. And what I want you to consider is what it would be like trying to get across Henry Marine Drive in that kind of situation and get up the pram ramp if it was blocked. Yeah, I don't think it'd be easy. And also consider if you're a parent and you've got a kid in a pram and you might have another one walking alongside, what it's like trying to maneuver a pram and some other young children across the road and up a ramp. Now, this is what the view looks like on a typical weekday when there's no sports training on during the day. And as you can see, there's absolutely nothing parked along here on either side of the road apart from a couple of caravans and boats which have been there for years and haven't moved in I don't know how long. And so if you're a council person coming along here to have a look at this problem on a weekday between 9 and 5, this is what you're going to see. And you're going to go, what's the issue with the ramp being blocked? It's not being blocked at the moment. There's nothing parked down here. What are all these people complaining about? Well, it's a completely different story on the weekends when there's sport on, and obviously it's a very popular park for touch football, soccer, baseball, cricket, and goodness knows what else, so athletics as well, I think. And also in the evenings with soccer training and things like that. And this is what it's more typically like on a weekend. And as you can see, there's someone going past there with a cricket bat. There's more traffic on the road, and there's someone parked right across the ramp. And this happens almost every single weekend. And this is not something that's just happened in the last couple of months. I actually started taking, you'll see some photos at the end of this, which I started taking last year because I got so sick of it. And you can see now there's a much greater demand for parking on the park side of the road. And when soccer training is on during weeknights, we live up Norman Street, and you'll have cars parked almost all the way up towards Five Dock Park, and parents parking up there and then walking down the hill with their kids. That's how intensely used the parking in the area is on a training night, or even when there's a game on. So people, when parking's in really short supply like that, they'll just park anywhere and they don't care about parking across the ramps. So what else we got? Oh, look, here's another day, and yes, the ramp is blocked again. And in this case, I thought, well, let's act as if I had a family and I was trying to get across here. How would I get across and up this ramp? Yeah, with a great deal of difficulty. And just remember again, what would it be like if I had a couple of kids tagging along behind me? And oh yes, I actually brought one of my kids along here. And here we are, we're going for one of our regular afternoon rides after school. And we ride down here and go across the bay. And this is what it should be like. Clear, unfettered access with clear sight lines, so it's nice and safe. So this is what it should look like. Lots of clear space on either side. That's an excellent example of cars parked nice and wide. Now let's see what the rest of these are like. Yeah, that one's just encroaching. They're definitely both encroaching. That's too narrow. Yeah, half the ramp is taken up there. Sight lines are blocked, completely blocked. Completely blocked. What's next? Half to 3/4 blocked. Yeah, more than half blocked anyway with the tow ball, etc. Completely blocked, and completely blocked. And this is what it should be. This is all I'm asking council to do, and this is from 2 different council areas. Can you get someone to come down here with some paint and a stencil and just paint a big box across the pram ramp, and preferably a metre or 2 either side like this, to make it very clear this is a no parking spot.